Da, 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 da. Finito, finito. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Right, so I'm going to make some Christmas cards. Not Christmas cards, birthday cards. This is a card I've made for my friend who's 50 the last week of the month. So I thought, you know what, I think this paper, the Wildflower birthdays, is super, super pretty. So I am going to make a number of other cards. Now, I will leave out, I have printed onto my basic, I'll just hide the name, I have printed with the coordinating colours, a personalised message for inside the cards, but I'll put that in last, just so that the recipients don't see it, because I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. Right, let's find this new live that I'm doing now. And I'm going to have a drink of my coffee. Can't see my live yet. Hi everyone, if you're watching. Come on, where's the live? Oh, I see it now. Now it's very laggy. Very, very, very laggy, so I do apologise. Right, let me get comfy with my feet up, because I need to rest my legs today. Right. So once I get my feet up and get them scooted under the desk on this cool chair of mine, I can then get comfortable. And then please pray that the door doesn't go. Look at my blanket, my cosy blanket. It's because I've got shorts on. Let's pray my door doesn't go. I'm not expecting any deliveries or anything. So, yeah, right. So you've seen a video of this before, because I did do, I did feature this suite the other week. Now, what week was that? Because you'll see a few things that I've made with this. So if you want to go back to the week of the 28th of July, this is where I focused on this suite. So it's lovely, isn't it? And then this week, last week, sorry, I focused on some of the scrapbook kits. And then this week, I'm just going to do whatever I like, using up what I know is going to be running out soon. Right, so various parts to this card. So we have a 6x6 card. Well, it's actually 5 7/8. Just so that I can get 6x6 cards out of an A4 sheet of thick white. And then we have Pool Party, which is 1/4 of an inch shorter. Oh, I think I might need to get another fan. Because I'm not stealing that one off the dogs. Right, so I've actually got 4 of these to make, and I've got all the bits cut out and stuff. So, if it's your birthday soon and I happen to already have your address, then it might be yours. I'm getting really good at going through my month-by-month birthdays, so we're still focusing on August at the minute. Right, so again, this is the DSP coming in here, which is another 1/4 inch shorter. So that's 5 5/8, the Pool Party squared, and this one should be 5 3/8 squared. Perfect. A really good all-round die set that goes well with any of our stuff. Oh, hi Katie, hi Caroline, hi everyone. My 4-year-old keeps turning her fan off as he doesn't like the noise. Oh, bless. I must admit, once the noise goes off, it's eerily quiet. But yeah, I know what he means. This is a good all-round die set to have to hand. It was in last year's catalogue, and it's in this year's catalogue as well, thank goodness. And I used the biggest one. So there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 dies in this, because there's 2 sets, like so, and they're all different sizes, different kind of patterns. So that biggest one here is my absolute favourite. That's why I use it quite a bit. Right, let me get that away now. Look at all the glue on my covers. I need to give them a wipe. So Spotlight on Nature dies. Biggest one is here. Okay. So we're going to put this down. Then we've got one of the die pop out elements from the collection. I've already popped all mine out. These come in the 12 by 12 paper pack. I've already popped them all out. And you know what? I might just keep it flush, or I might put it up with. Hi Julie. Julie's saying that set of dies are gorgeous. They are, and I hope they stay around for a long time. I might prop this up with some dimensionals, but I do need to do I was thinking about doing gold embossing, but I'm not sure yet, because I could stamp what I need to stamp in either of these. Now, it would be quite nice in the blueberry bushel, because we've got that featured here and on the designer series paper, as well as the pink and the old olive. So any really, but look at these go really nice. Really like, standout colours that you probably wouldn't put together yourself, but when Stampin' Up put it together in a suite, it just goes amazing. Right, so this birthday celebration is on the last chance, and it's down to £10.80 for that. I've checked the dies and what have you. The dies aren't reduced on last chance. The embellishments are, they're just down to £5.25. Now remember, when things are on last chance and they're still running as a suite collection, you're cheaper buying them individually, because the overall suite collection isn't reduced. It's just the individual elements. And I'm sure the paper was down to something. Hang on. I think I've lost my post-it note though. I would need to check. But yeah, if you see any part of a suite that's reduced, go into the individual elements and save even more money rather than buying the full price suite, if you know what I mean. So these are definitely reduced. So we've got birthday here, we've got hooray, we've got happy, and then the coordinating dies for this, we've got the numbers, etc. One of these cards is for a team member of mine who's got her 5th stamp anniversary early next month. I'm not going to make that on screen though, because I want that to be a surprise. But I've tried to use as much as I can on these. I'll keep these embellishments out because I need to add some. But each card will have featured this banner die, this kind of like tag die. But it's really good. These numbers are really pretty. I'll show you on my friend's card what I mean. And you can mix and match other products like the mini alphabet dies. Here's the gold embossing there of birthday. And then that's how gorgeous the numbers come out. And then I've just used the little die pop outs that you get. So very little stamping, just that, which I'd done weeks before using it. Oh, I've got lots of people watching there. Hi Gemma, hi Jan. So yeah, it's really good. So you can see I've featured a bit of the designer series paper inside as well, and it's a good way to kind of use up your stash. Right, so we've got the basics done. We'll all do the decoration at the same time. So this is 6 by 12. Now obviously that is going to be too big. So all this is 6 by 12 cut in half. Now the card height and width is 5 7/8. So I'm going to take this down to 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Now it's minimal wastage. I'll just chuck that off to the side. And I think this goes in pretty good. Yep, so it's just the tiniest little gap around. Now what we need to do is, well, first of all, decide which pattern you want as you first open it and which you want as the centre spread. And then on the bottom part, we're going to put a bit of tearing tape down here, so when you open the card, you can see clearly it's like a little book. So let's do that. I'm just going to run that up close, but not right against the little fold. So just remove that. Just going to hold this in And I know roughly it's just a little smidgen border, so there we go. It's going to commit to that, push it down. And you can see it's just the tiniest wee border. Tiniest little border. Now, when I do put, I'm going to switch this over. You can see I stamped a printed wrong on one side, so scored it out. But when I put this in, let me cover the name. When I put that in, I am going to attach this to the inside, and it's really, really, really pretty. But I'll do that off camera so that the recipient doesn't see it. Right, so I'm going to leave the front to last, okay? So if we open it up, we're at our first page. And like I say, I've die cut out a little banner. Now that's too busy, so I'm going to opt for the plainer side. And all I've done is I used some white scrap and I just cut around to make a layer section. So we're going to stick these together. And it just makes it pop out a little bit more because it's such pretty paper. I mean, your fussy cutting doesn't need to be perfect. I'm going to pop that on there. If you don't mind paying large later prices, you can build this up as much as you want. Okay, I am going to put this little balloon on here. Now, if it was somebody's special birthday, you could put their name in here. Or you could put the age, whatever you like. Now, I am going to add people's names. So I'm going to stick this down in the corner just with wet glue. And I just want it to ever so slightly go off to the right. And then I could put the person's name in there. Like I say, I'll do that after. I'll do that in private. So there we go. So you can see it start to come together. And then there's a personalised message in there. Right, let's do the front. Right, now, I'm going to pop that here. I'm just going to go ahead and glue that down. I'm going to pop it. You could pop it slightly. Did I put the other one directly in the centre? Yeah, I'll put it in the centre. Give it a little flush down with your bone folder. Now, I will put happy birthday. So I think I'll stamp birthday in pretty in pink. Is this going to fit, or is it a little bit too, it's a little bit too big. So I think what I'll do is I'm going to be naughty, and because this one here isn't part of this suite, this is another standalone die set that I have, which is these stylish shapes dies. So they're quite nice. So I thought, yeah, I'll mix and match. And that's the beauty of the product. They'll go really well together. Right, what I'm going to do though is I do have some more online exclusives here that are actually reduced. So Pattern of Friendship, you know this is one of my favourite stamp sets. This font goes really, really, really well with this Wildflower birthday suite. So I'm going to actually use one of these stamps. And this is down to £11.90. If it's still there, I do try and check these weekly to make sure. The other aspect of this collection that's down to £5.95 is the gold ribbon that goes with it. So I'll just leave that out now. While I'm here, what else is going out? There's lots on the last chance that's reduced. However, this is the stuff that I've got. So we've got this Pattern of Friendship die, £34 down to 17. That's that whole square one there. And you've saw me doing it 6x6 and using the little panels on my cards. So that's reduced. This ephemera pack, which would be really good for decorating journals and things like that as well, as card making, is down to £3. And this is called the Labels and Layers ephemera pack. The linked together decorative masks are down to £9.10, and I've not even used them yet. Naughty me. The online exclusive It's Okay stamp set, another really, really pretty one. It's down to £11.50. And then a fun one more year. That one's still online and it's down to £16.10. I quite like this actually, that stamp. Right, okay, so let me pop them away now. I'm not using any of this ribbon. I want to keep things flat as possible for my postage costs. Because the last time I sent out a huge, well not a huge, I sent out customer thank yous and some team gifts and I was almost £30 in postage. Which I don't grudge, but you can see how I'm trying to cut down on what I'm sending out in terms of size. So yeah. Right, so we're going to use this. And I'm just going to see which stamp fits on which. Oh, you bring so much joy and laughter to my life. Now that just fits. It would look okay, but I wouldn't be happy. You could do thanks for being the best. Or you could do happy birthday, which just fits in. Yeah, let's do that. Or, if you don't like it so squished in, you could just add ink to the birthday section. Which I think I'll do. So, now I know people have done this with, and I've done it myself, you can actually use the brush tip of your Stampin' Right markers and then colour your stamp and then stamp it on. Don't use your blends because it will stain them, but these are removable because obviously they're kind of like water based. But I'm going to be really brave and try and just add some pink ink. Now I'm going to take the stamp, and this is a good thing because it is see-through. I'm going to take the stamp. I need to bring this closer though, folks. But you're basically just going to add ink to the one word. Yep, I'm happy that that is not overlapping. Then you centre up that one word. Ta-da! Birthday! Awesome. Now that is slightly squint, so I'm going to take that off. That's why paper has two sides. I will bring it closer. And I'm kind of glad I stamped to squint because I want the birthday to be a little bit bolder, so I'm actually going to switch colours and I'm going to go for the blueberry bushel. And when I stamp it, I will bring it a bit closer. Hi everybody that's watching. Sorry, I'm just yapping so much. Sorry if I've missed your... I'm not ignoring anyone, I promise. Right, so let's do this, Tricia. Is that in the middle? Let's see. Oh, look, see, that's much better. So, awesome. Awesome, awesome. Right, what did I do with my chamois, folks? Da-da-da-da. And I have made my pre-order for not only a new suite that's coming as an online exclusive next month in September, but also a new suite that is in the new mini catalogue. And I remembered to order catalogues on the first occasion. So you should be super proud of me because I always remember my team to order their catalogues at the pre-order, and then Smithy here goes and forgets to do it herself. So yes, so I need to take my own advice, and I have, and I've actually remembered. Love it. Right, so make sure you're not all inky. Let me get a wee wipe because I'm frantic about getting ink all over me. Now I've got little lemon refreshing wipes here. Don't know where I got these. I think someone gave me them in a little gift. Let's see, where are you now? Where are you now? Oh, brilliant. See, look, it's taken off that blue ink. Now, if we did smudge somewhere, we could quite easily put a little embellishment across it. No biggie, but I will get annoyed at myself if I muck it up. Right, so we're just going to have a play around with placement. I'm going to pop that there. Now it is going to overlap slightly. Now I don't want to put it too close to the edge, so maybe I should put this one here. Oh, it looks odd on the left. Oh, that's better. Right, okay. I'm just going to go with this. Oh dear. Right, I'm going to sit this down at a wee slight angle. And can you see? Where did that ink come from? I thought I wiped it all off. Oh, that's fine. It's fine. Right, just be careful. Right, I'm just going to attach the little banner down here now. I'm going to use my nails. Like so. I'm going to use this to push it down in case there's any excess ink sneaking around. Yeah, there is. Look, there's another bit went there. Oh no, that's actually on the print. Ha ha. Just ignore me. What a wally. What a wibble wobble. Right. So it says birthday there. So now I want to stamp happy. So I think I'll use the happy out of the actual coordinating set. Like so. And I'm going to stamp this in Old Olive. You're probably thinking, ooh, why are you doing it in green? But honestly, I love this colour. So I'm just going to stamp that right about there. It says happy birthday. Love it. Now look at all that ink that comes off that stamp. Not on my fingers, nope. One of the dogs is dreaming just now. I can hear the little paws scraping on the laminate flooring. Look, there's definitely ink somewhere because it's on the side here. So when you find the source of it, get rid of it, folks. Maybe it's actually come off this. No. Right, we're going to add some embellishments now. Not sure what hubby's going to make for tea tonight. Right, these are just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to use the bigger dots, just like that. And the green one, I might use a smaller one of the green there. That looks pretty, doesn't it? I mean, you could tie a little bow around here with that gold, gorgeous gold. I will personalise that in there. And then I've got the personalised greeting to go on the inside, which, like I say, that's it there. And then I'm going to attach one of the little die cut pop-outs that comes. Okay, so I'll just quickly do that off screen, and then I don't forget who this card's actually for. Because each one is going to be slightly different. So, like I say, if you receive one of these cards, I hope you like it. And if you want to share in Crafty Stampin' Club group, in this group, please do. You just never know. Well, let's face it, we're all nosy, and I like to see happy mail that people get. Right, so there's the finished card. I'll not show you the inside. Still got something to put in here. Person's name. And that is a wee 6x6 birthday card. And I've got another 2 to make, and then a Stampiversary one. And I know my friend who's getting this 50th card, she's not in this group, so you see how pretty it is with the personalised message inside. And I need to actually get some more 6x6 envelopes because I found a pile and I thought I must use them, so I made lots of 6x6 bases. And now I think I've only got 5 envelopes left, so there we go. Right, folks, thank you so much. Like I say, this week's videos, etc. will just be a mix and match of whatever I fancy playing with this week. Because I don't want to repeat any of my sweets that I've already done. I think I will do the pear one another week because it's really pretty, and I will do the Halloween themed one, the Spooky Sweet collection. I'll do that again, maybe in September at some point, but yeah, I'm just going to play with whatever I fancy. It's good. Oh, hope the name didn't show there, I forgot for a second. it's good just to have a look, especially if you're a demonstrator and you want to use up your stuff. It's always good to have a look and see what's reduced. Promote that item, especially if it's on low inventory. Let people see how pretty it is. And that to grab it while they can, sort of thing. Now, I am so tempted to buy another pack of this paper because this is all that I have left. I've got 1.5 sheets there and these wee scraps. However, she says, I do have, where is it? Let me show you. I do have the actual Wildflower Birthdays scrapbook kit, scrapbook workshop, Wildflower Birthdays that I need to work on. And I'm sure in here, I did order, oh, is it an extra sticker sheet? Look at this. Ordered an extra sticker sheet with designer series paper in there. Oh, and there's just lots. So, yeah, no, I do need to order another pack of that DSP. And I'm kicking myself now because I could have had that ordered. However, as you hear me saying a lot today, when I put in my pre-order, I actually got, I think I earned £28 worth of rewards. So on my next order, and this is any customer that shops online through my store, you will get your 10% back on orders over £20. Or €30, I think, if you're in Europe. And that goes towards your next order, or you can save them up. So yeah, I'm definitely going to get another pack of that paper. But I hope you've enjoyed this little 6x6 card idea. It's just nice to just sit and craft sometimes. Now I have got I'm just going to flash it quickly. I've got a list of all birthdays and things like that coming up. So I can quite safely tick off this Crafty Friends card as being made, and then when I post it, probably in a few days, because Royal Mail's really pants just now, I can write that I've sent it away, and that's another ticky thing off my to-do list. So, okay folks, I'm going to go just now. I'm going to try and find something on Netflix to watch while I've got my feet up, and I'm going to finish these other cards. So as you can see, I've got all the bits ready and cut out. I just need to trim it all down. So I've got gorgeous balloons on this one, and we've got the peach pie cake on this one, and we've got the banner inside, and we've got the banner on the inside, and little flower on that one, and then the personalised messages inside again. So I'm going to continue with these. Yeah, so I'll go just now, and this, like I say, this will be up on YouTube later on tonight, and hopefully tomorrow I'll come on and make something else. Sometimes it's a blog, sometimes it's a video, sometimes it's a blog with a video, but I do share it on my social media later on so that anyone who's missed the live can come on later on and watch. So, okay, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. If you're in the sun, stay safe. I'm staying indoors now, and yeah, happy crafting. See you later, guys.